Okay, students, let us learn geometry, the circle part, which is in your second terminal syllabus. That is why I have just skipped a few of the lessons of your factorization. Then I will finish first circle. Circle is in your second terminal syllabus of this year. That is why we will finish this first. So, circle, what are the aspects of that? Very common subject for you children. You have learned many times about this particular plane figure, geometrical plane figure bounded by one curved surface, which is called circle. So, we will go for circle in detail. Let us revise our previous knowledge and enhance some of the things may be new to you that we will just emphasize and learn in detail. Okay, what are the things we are supposed to know? What are the aspects of that? First of all, if we move on to circle, then you must know what is the definition of a circle. Circle actually is what you know. A circle, a closed figure bounded by a single curve, one curve, whose all the points is from the same distance, is in the equal distance from a point called center. That means from a point, if a curved line is drawn whose all the points will be in the equal distance is called circle. This particular figure, if all the points of its boundary that lies in the same distance, if it is 5 cm, this also 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 5 cm. This particular figure is called circle. So, circle is a closed plane figure bounded by one curved line whose all the points lies in the equidistance from a point called center. It's called circle. That is the definition of circle. Now let us learn various aspects of circle. First of all, we must know circle is beginning with a point in the center, exactly in between, will be exactly in between the interior part of it, which is called the center. And then this particular point is called center, and then this curved line totally is called the circumference. Actually, this is an arc, complete arc of the circle, which is called circumference. Circumference value you should know. And then all the points. If you see this part of the circle, see AB is a part of the circumference. ABC. Altogether ABC can be arc, or AB can be arc, AC can be arc. Similarly, AD can be arc, ADE can be arc. Arc means part of circumference. A small part of circumference can be called as arc. Okay, now you understood about arc, you understood about circumference. Now let us see what is called diameter. Diameter means a line segment drawn through the center to both the points of a circle, both the endpoints of a circle. That means through the center, if a line segment is drawn from one point on the circumference to the opposite another point on the circumference, this particular line segment is called the diameter. See, first of all, any line segment drawn, see from this point to this point, any line segment you are drawing, this line segment is called the chord. Here BD is the chord. Here, if you connect AC will be the chord. Here D also will be the chord, and this is also chord. That means a line segment drawn from one point on the circumference to the opposite side other point, this particular line segment is called the chord. So and then diameter is also chord. For any circle, diameter will be the largest chord, mind it. You understand? So then what is called diameter? Every diameter will be having two radius. That means radius is what? From the center to the point on a circumference, from any point on the circumference to the center, the line segment drawn is called radius, and twice the radius will become the diameter. See, here DE is equal to DO plus 2E. So we can conclude as diameter is equal to 2r or r is equal to d by 2. So radius is equal to diameter divided by 2, and if you say diameter is equal to 2 times of radius, that is what one conclusion. Now we learn about the segment and sector. You know, part of circle can be called as segment when it is divided by a chord. AB is a chord. Here it has divided this circle into two parts. See the unshaded part and the shaded part, two parts. And then this part is called the minor segment and this part is called major segment. So these two are segments. Now that means a chord divides the circle into two segments, whereas radius divide the circle into sector. See here two radius are there, two radii is there, OA and OB. This has divided the circle into two parts. You see, this part is the shaded part and the unshaded part. This part is also a sector, this part is also a sector. Could you understand? So this is the sector. Now I will tell you some of the aspects of the circle as interior and exterior of the circle. You all know this all point. If it is a point in this interior of the circle, point and outside the circle is called exterior of the circle. Okay, could you understand? Now central angle, semicircle is what? Half of the circumference is called a circle's half of the circumference it is there. That particular length is called semicircle. It is, if you just close it with the diameter, no, this is a semicircular region bounded by diameter. This is actually not semicircle. Semicircle along with this diameter, closed figure, but this is actually the semicircle. You understand it? So this particular thing is semicircle. Now we learn another very important aspect is a central angle which will come in action. Central angle is always, you are learned in pie chart. Do you know you need to find out the central angle or the angle of sector? That is what we are doing. Angle of sector or central angle is same. With the center to the radius, with two radii, whatever the angle is formed, OA and OB forms an angle AOB. So AOB is the central angle, BOC is the central angle. You can say AOC is also is the central angle. So I have not understood about central angle also. Now today the new aspects maybe for you children is secant and tangent. On this tangent there are some properties that you need to know very thoroughly. Tangent is what? Secant is what first? Secant is a line segment passing through a circle connecting at 2 points. See, this line L is passing through this point and this point. Similarly, line L is passing through this point and this point. So secant is a line, a straight line passing through the circle intersecting at 2 points. So that is called secant. But what is tangent? Tangent is a line that will pass, a straight line that will connect only one point on the circle, and that will form a 90-degree angle. If you draw a line segment, with the center, you will form, it will be a 90 degree. It will be 90 degree. This two angle will be 90 degrees. Second is a line segment that passes intersecting at one point of the circle. It will not touch 2 points on the circle. It will touch only one point of the circle and it will form 90 degree with the center. Okay. Now see, any tangent, only see it will touch at one point. It will not be intersecting at 2 points. But outside a circle, if any point is there, that straight line will touch 2 points of the circle. See, any straight line that will be intersecting 2 points of the circle, and both the straight line from that point to the intersecting point, the straight line, that is PQ and PR, these two will be equal. So from outside a circle, a tangent will have 2 tangent. Okay. Now based on this there are some properties. First of all, tangent, first property, as I said to you, the tangent will be touching only one point on a circle. Okay. Second property is the tangent will form 90 degree with the radius of the circle. Third point is that that if outside the circle, exterior of a circle, from any point two tangent only can be drawn. And fourth point is that the two tangent drawn will be equal in length. I hope you have understood. Now I will do some of the exercise from your book, then it will be clear to you.